Passt doch. Passt doch. Guck mal, wer alles dazu kommt. Ich bin hier gespannt. Willst du begrüßen? Soll ich machen?
Hello everyone, can you hear us?
Wie spät ist es? Starten sonst einfach, oder?
Yeah. Hello everyone, welcome to join our second episode of Wastewater Talk today. So I would say first we can introduce us a little to everybody so everyone can know each other a little and later we can have a fruitful discussion. So I will start from myself. My name is Siki Tong and I come from China and I was a student in water resources engineering and management. Now I'm a project engineer at Uni Techniques and I'm also running this program Wastewater Talk today. So Klaus, would you like to introduce yourself a little?
Yeah, hello, my name is Klaus Jirk. Also from my side, welcome to our second episode of Wastewater Talk. We are interested in getting to know people all around the world, from the sewer management and maybe what happens in other countries around the world. We show a little bit what we do and try to find out maybe if other countries already have more knowledge or other knowledge than that we can maybe use in Germany. So that's maybe the platform we want to start here, Siki and me, and hopefully after time this gets more interesting for everybody, and then we find some kind of regular meeting where we can discuss things around sewage water. So we are interested in you guys, what you have to say about this. So maybe you want to start, Marcel, maybe you want to introduce yourself and why you are joining.
Good morning. My name is Marcel Scheel from Anti-CMAX in the Netherlands. We have services for pest control in various countries and also for rats in the sewer. So that's why I was interested and followed the last webinar and this webinar.
You joined last time also. Oh, very good, very good. So we have the first recurring guy. Maybe that's also interesting. The drones, that we can kill the rats with the drones in the future, like. Maybe, I don't know. If you look at Star Wars, then that is possible, I think.
I do have my drone license, so but I'm not sure if it's Now we laugh at it, and in a few years, it's realistic.
Yeah, maybe you have some experience if you are for pest control. Do the rats fear the noise of drones? Do you know something about that?
I know they are very, very smart, and that they will first, if they see something new in the sewer, they first send out their elder ones and their younger kids go and find it out, and if they return, the smarter ones follow later. So.
Okay. Yeah, maybe I was thinking maybe if the drone flies through, I would go. I would leave because it's so loud. Maybe that would be also interesting. Yeah, okay. Thank you for joining, Marcel. Maybe next one, Mahmoud Enim Boras. I hope that is somehow correct. Maybe you want to introduce yourself? If you hear me. No, he does not. Then Katharina, maybe you want to introduce yourself? No. She also doesn't hear us. I don't know. And then we have left Mr. Dr. El Morsi. Do you hear us? Also, maybe not.
Yeah.
Maybe if you want to join in the discussion, we have again a small presentation about drones. On that's the current status we are at. We are developing this.
Hello.
Ah, yeah. Okay. Maybe introduce yourself.
This is Mohammed El Morsi.
Yeah.
Yes, I working in water section. You can hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Very good.
Hello? Yes,
Yeah.
yes. This is Mohammed El
We hear you.
Morsi. Yes, I work in water section for more than 20 years with Aegis International. We carried out many projects in different countries in Middle East and Europe, and also in Asia area. I am happy to be with you in this session, and I hope to be interested. This is first time to me, and I hope to follow with you if you are any another sessions in future. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Where are you located? In which country or?
Currently, I am in Egypt.
Okay.
Before I was working in Qatar for 6 years. And many Middle East countries like Oman, Saudi Arabia,
Yeah.
as a design review for wastewater treatment plant and desalination section also.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much for joining us today.
You are welcome. Thank you.
And we have another attendee.
We have one more, maybe Rifons Alou. Is that correct? Maybe you want to introduce yourself also.
I think it's still in connection.
Yeah, maybe she doesn't hear us yet. No, she hears us, I think, but we don't hear you yet. It's not connected, the audio yet. Yeah, okay. Maybe we start. Today the issue is
about the drainage system inspection. Maybe we can start today, and later when we are in a discussion session, then we can get to know more about Bluetooth.
Okay.
Yeah. Then I will share my. Okay. Yeah.
So, Chuck.
Yeah.
If you have any questions or you want to discuss something, just
stop us.
Just stop us and just ask a question, or maybe add something that is interesting for you. We just prepared a little bit the issue drones just before start. We are doing this for 4 years now, and we are constantly developing. This is, for example, a drone we have 2 years ago. This is a prototype. At the moment, we have more advanced drones using. We have prepared some videos, and we would be interested in maybe what you have to say for this. And yeah.
Yeah, and maybe to learn what kind of methods or processes for the drainage system inspection in your country. Yeah, so I will start just now. So yes, our wastewater talk. This program is running monthly on the every first working Thursday, and for each month we will bring a new topic for discussion, and we aim to exchange knowledge in the wastewater with you, and also share our passion, and most importantly, get to know you. And if you have followed Classic or the Uni Techniques, you might know that we have also another program called WASTEWATER-TALK. It's also it's in German, and it has been for over 1 year. And if you are interested in it and you can understand German, then feel free to check it out on the podcast.
There's also one issue in English.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So here's an overview of our wastewater talk for the next 6 to 7 months. So last month in November, we talked about the rat control in the drainage systems. And today we will discuss about the drainage system inspection.
Is it possible to watch the last one?
Yeah, it is already on YouTube. Yeah, and
that's my daughter. She's in the office with me.
Yeah, and next year in January on 13th, we will talk about extraneous water entrance prevention. So if you are interested in our topics, you can maybe make a screenshot, or later we will also share this presentation and you can check it out anytime you want. Yeah. So as we have already done the introduction round, I will start a short introduction of Uni Techniques. So we are an engineering company located in Germany, and the company is grounded in 1990. At first, we offer mainly the engineering consultant, and since 2000, we also start developing products against odor and corrosion in the sewer systems. Yeah, and here's an overview of the service and products we offer. So we offer engineering consulting for any problems in the sewer systems. We can also invest indirect discharge for wastewater treatment plants in the cities or any regions. And then it's our topic today about the sewer system inspection using the drones and the camera boats. We also develop a software called Sulfidus to calculate the sulfide balance in our sewer systems for the odor control. And then we have products against odor, corrosion, extraneous water, and in the special cases, we also have dosing and exhaust air treatment equipment. And last but not the least, the rat control, which we have covered in the last month that we have the rat ball. And if you are interested in it, you can check on the YouTube under Uni Techniques. We have the session talking about the rat control in the sewers in Germany and what kind of unique solutions we have. Yeah. And yeah, so about today's topic, the drainage system inspection. There can be so many different problems in the sewer systems. It could be from you notice that in your sink or in the bathtub that water goes quite slowly down, or in the cities that suddenly you see there's a fountain created from the burst of the pipes. So why we do the sewer inspection? Mainly out of two reasons. First, we want to identify the existing problems and to respond to the emergency as quickly as possible. And then we can also conduct a regular sewer inspection to identify the potential problems and address them during the routine maintenance. In this way, we can ensure a healthy and well-performing sewer networks proactively, and also to plan ahead both technically and financially. So mainly there are 5 common problems in the sewer systems, and the first one is clogs, and it can be it is contributed by industrial waste, sanitary waste like the toilet papers or any hygiene products, and also liquid waste, the fats, the oils, and sludges that we pour into our sewer pipes, and also the food waste. So I prepare something that do you know that in 2014 in London that there's an enormous Fatberg being discovered underground of London that is so long, it's even longer than an average Boeing 747. And takes 4 days for people to clean all this Fatberg out. It's also
tasty.
And it's also identified as a source of sewer flooding in the neighboring areas. So besides of the clogs, we also have corrosion and leaks in our sewer pipes. And the corrosion can happen with any material, except you're using a durable PVC pipe. And so many factors can contribute to the corrosion in the pipes, like pH, pH value, or temperature, or chemicals, water velocity, anything. And eventually this corrosion can lead to the breakage or leakage in the pipes. And these leaks normally occur at pipe joints, and the untreated sewage water infiltrating into the soil can contaminate our ground and also surface water. Besides, we also have root intrusion, where the root gets into our pipes. It can restrict the smooth water flow in the pipe systems and also damage the pipe structures. Last but not least, we have cracks and breaks. These are normally the first steps before the corrosion and collapse of the whole piping systems. It can be due to the aging of the pipe, or the poor installation, or the temperature fluctuation in the piping system, and so many factors can contribute to all these 5 problems in the sewer systems. So what we can do for the inspection in the sewers, in the standard case, where the sewer pipe has a diameter that is smaller than 800 millimeters, we can use traditional inspection methods like using CCTV or cameras or the lamping inspections. But in the special cases where the sewer pipe is larger than 800 millimeters, or that we're in main collectors, where the water is constantly being there, or in some hydraulic structures where we need to consider of the operational safety. In these special cases, a special inspection methods are required. And what we have in Germany is like at Uni Techniques, a part of our service is to offer sewer inspection, and as Uni Inspector is a part of Uni Techniques, we have 2 unique solutions. First is using the camera boat, which is shown on the left side, and the other is to use the drone. And here are also links for the flying of the drone and the swimming of the boat in the sewer systems, which you can check also on the YouTube. So this drone, we can use it in cases where the entrance is at least 400 millimeters, and it is equipped with 4K cameras and also a thermal camera. And while the inspection of the sewers within the drone, outside you can also have a live view of what is happening in the sewer systems and what you can see the problems are in the sewers. It is also equipped with lighting systems. It's adjustable and also dustproof. Yes, it's very robust. And then for our camera boat, it is developed by ourselves, and it can be used in the cases where the entrance is at least 600 millimeters wide. And it's also equipped with 4K cameras, but unfortunately we can't have a live view while the inspection. But afterwards we have the recording videos where we can, with which we can analyze the problems in the sewer systems. Yeah. So here we have short videos of our drone flying. Yeah. So outside there's a monitor where we can have a live view of the inspection. And the good thing with the drone is that the drone can get access to every corner in the structures, which is normally not able with the boat. So we can find the inflow, which might not in the design drawings.
It's a very great pumping station.
It should be a very exciting background music, but
On the monitor you can see everybody can watch during the inspection what the drone sees. Yeah.
Yeah. And then we also have another video for the camera boat. It is developed by the engineers at Uni Techniques, and equipped with 4 cameras which can observe all directions in our sewer systems. So we release this camera boat in our sewer systems with a cable connected so that the engineers outside can control the boat in sewer systems, and also it's easier to retrieve the boat after the inspection. And with the meter, we can afterwards we can know where exactly the problem is in our sewer systems. Yeah. So here, after the inspection, we record. During the inspection, we record the videos of the drone flying and also the camera boat swimming. So afterwards, the engineers can analyze this video data and to find out what kind of problems are there in the sewer systems and where exactly these problems are located. So here are some photos of the drone flying, where we can see in a free surface pipeline there are some break on top of the sewer piping, and also in the storm retention tank there's some leak rips on the side of the wall, and here in a full structure we can find out some repairing places where we should pay more attention to. And here are some photos from a camera boat swimming. And with the meter, we can know at 79 meters from the beginning of the inspection, there could be some problems with the piping joints and also some problems with the structure. Yeah, and after the inspection, especially after the drone flying, we can also get the point cloud data and create a point cloud model after it, with which we can have a clear view of how this sewer system is like. And also,
Okay, sorry.
yeah. And also, when there are several flights for the inspection, we can also combine all the data together, and also to know, for example, here this green dot is one flight, and all the data can combine afterwards. And also, with this point cloud model, we can also measure some dimensions of these piping systems, from, for example, the diameter or the length. Yeah. Afterwards, we can also create a photogrammetric model where we can have a very intuitive view of how this structure looks like from inside, and also both from outside. So, for example, here's a structure in the main collector in the Stuttgart, and here we can have a look of how this shaft look like. What kind of problems could there be in this shaft? Yeah, and afterwards, we can also, from this point cloud data, we can create a 3D model which can be used for hydraulic simulation. For example, here is also a project we have in Germany, where after the drone inspection, we create a 3D model for the hydraulic simulation. And this can be used afterwards for the further processing of this data. So this is basically what we prepared today from our side, the drainage system inspection with drone and camera boat. And now we would like to discuss with you what kind of methods and processes of drainage system inspection in your city and country. And maybe you can share something with us.
Yes. Is in your countries, do you know anything about inspection with some kind of drones or something? What is your ideas regarding these issues? Maybe.
Well, I'm wondering, what are the regulations of what you are allowed to use inside the sewer? Because I know, especially in the Netherlands, there are some things that has to be ATEX approved, so explosion proof. So I don't think we are allowed to use a standard drone into the sewer or standard camera.
At the moment, we don't have ATEX certification for this, but we are in the process of developing that. For now, we always have a measuring equipment and insert this into the sewer, and then as long as we don't have X atmosphere in the sewers, we will fly in there. But it's not optimal, but for now the drones are not ATEX certified, because for every new development step you have to recertify it, and it's kind of problem. Yeah.
And there's also legislation which demands you have a visual direct line of sight to the drone itself. So I'm wondering,
it's outside of the sewers. It's European law that you have always site connection to your drone, but this is not not relevant for inside inspection, inside the manhole. The only thing where this is relevant is for insurance purposes, because most insurances for drones say, okay, you are only allowed to have insurance as long as you have direct site connection for your drone. But inside of the sewer, it's like in a building, there the normal laws are not applicable. You know, outside, if you fly outside, you always have to be in direct sight of your drone. You cannot fly by monitor. It's not allowed. But in the building, it doesn't matter.
I don't know if it's already used in the Netherlands. I don't know how many sewers are that big. Only the main sewers. I'm really curious, and it's looking very nice. The point cloud and the pictures. Very interesting to see.
Lisa, I'm in a meeting. That's my daughter. Her name is Lisa. Yeah,
Lisa.
you have to say. Yeah, you have to say hello to myself. Okay.
Hello, wie geht's?
Yeah, she's a little bit sick at the moment, so she has to be in the office with me. Basically, it would be very interesting for us to know how it is in other countries. Maybe you want to ask around a little bit and get back to next meeting here and give a response. And maybe I don't know. Would be interesting for us.
This is where we do pest control. We do only the pest control, and there are other partners and companies who do the inspections for the sewer. So that's not our business.
Yeah. How is it in other countries? How is it in Egypt? Mohammed? How is it in Egypt?
Yes, actually, inspection of this kind of sewer in Egypt, it is not advanced like what I see. but sometimes we concentrate on the odor control. But if there are any leak or something, it will be discovered if it is exposed outside of the land, but internally it is not there till now. And also corrosion, it is sometimes from time to time, if we can isolate the system and make some repairing, but without inspection, just depend on the lifetime of the sewer pipe. That's all, but there is no this advanced method for inspection. It is not used in Egypt till now, as per my knowledge. Yeah.
Okay.
But what I would like to know, in case if you have corrosion or leak, what I see this kind of you can say inspection, it is concerned with the exposed pipe, so exposed part of the pipe. But what about the immersed part or filling part by water? How we can make an inspection for this? Because if you have a leak, it will be from the lower part of the pipe, not from the upper part. How we can manage this point if you have idea about this?
And that's basically the problem at the moment, because you cannot look below the water line. Yeah. For now, most of the inspections, we inspect pipes that have not been inspected for up to 100 years. So they just want to know the general status of the pipes. I mean, you saw the video of the pumping station. It's in our main city where our company is situated, in Schwerin, in north of Germany, where we have a lot of issues with odor and corrosion, and we cannot go inside because all of the H2S value, right?
Yes,
and
yes.
Basically, if we want to know what is below the water line, then we have to get the water out somehow. You know, then we have to we make a general inspection, and if we see some damages above the water line, then we will make a blockage in the sewer somehow and pump the water out and so on. Right.
Yeah, but there is no way to use the water camera underwater. It is now. I think now it is.
It would be possible, but the water is murky because it's sewage water. You know,
yes.
you put a water camera below the water line, then you immediately have a lot of toilet paper and something like that wrapped around the camera, and also the water is brown, and so on. So basically, that's we have one customer project where we did that, but it was the outflow of a treatment plant, and there you have clear water, then it's no problem. If you have a waterproof camera, you can put it below the boat, you know, under the boat, and then you have also videos below. But if you have normal sewage water, you can make a camera below it, but you will not see anything.
Okay.
There's some technology with ultraschall sound, supersonic sound systems we have for big sewers in Emscher Canal is the name in Ruhrgebiet in northwest Germany. There exists a boat that has like ultrasonic sensors below the water line that they can detect some damages below the water for big sewers.
Actually, we use this similar kind of camera, but it is not remotely controlled. It is more controlled by cables. It is but we was use it in welding inspection for the welding from inside from the long pipe. You know, in desalination we have many stainless steel pipes, and there are many welding lines in these pipes. We need sometimes to make an inspection for this welding from inside. For this, we use this kind of camera or similar or same concept. But for sewer, I didn't use it before. But actually, it is very interested actually. But I think we should thinking about this immersed part of the pipe, how we can manage this, because I think the main problem will come from this part, not from exposed part. Exposed part, there are many corrosion or erosion because of gases or something. Yes, it's okay. I agree with you. But immersed part also, if there are any leak, will come from this part. I think it will be a good research point if you can working on it. It will be very interested. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Thank you for your input.
By the way, we can for this turbidity or the problem of drainage water. I think if we have like self cleaning for the camera, it will be maybe useful or help for if there are any tissue or something where be covered the camera itself. It can if there are any self cleaning for the camera, it will be maybe help from this point. Yeah.
Okay. I just wrote that down to look into it maybe a little bit more. Yeah, it's interesting to hear what it's in other countries, the issue. Maybe Mahmoud, do you want to add something? If you hear us? Okay. Maybe your mic is not working. Yeah, what was very interesting to discuss all of this. Also to hear that Marcel, have you maybe some additional info on the last meeting we had? Did you have some discussions afterwards about the rats issue we had in last episode?
Yeah, I spoke with a colleague about it, but he was not able to look back because there is a link to see the last one back.
Yeah, we have a link. Now on the Uni Techniques website, we have the English website. Under the About Us, there's a Wastewater Talk, and in that website we have a link directly to the YouTube, and we have the video of the last episode.
On the Uni Techniques English version of our website, you can find the last video. We had all about pest control, and we have some solutions. I know about anti-CMAX, these pipes that you have. And we had some discussions about this. Maybe you want to look into that. And also, Mohammed, maybe for you interesting, we also made one about odors already, right? Is that also online?
No, that one is not.
Yeah, maybe we do another in the future, because you said about odor and corrosion. That's actually our main issue of our company. I don't know if you noticed that. That's why we have this stink girl. In the fact that's some kind of our main objective we have. Maybe you want to look into that also and discuss with us in a separate meeting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to add anything in the round we have?
Actually, I want to add something. Yeah. Before this meeting, I was preparing, and also I want to invite an engineer from the Thames Water in London. But unfortunately she's not available, and I found that in London that they use a very special way to inspect the sewers, especially for finding the leakage in the sewer pipes. They use dogs. They use dogs to sniffing out, or I'm not quite sure if it's sniffing out, but they do use dogs to find out the leaks in the sewer pipes. And that's something really interesting I found during the preparation of this episode. And it would be interesting if we have somebody from Thames Water, and they can share us more about how they use dogs and train the dogs to find the leakage.
Okay. Then we will have to add that in the future. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm interested in that. Maybe the dogs also work against rats or so. Katharina was also adding a link about the wastewater talk. You can find in the chat, Marcel. You can also maybe look the last episode about rats. Okay.
And if you are interested, you can leave your email address, and I can send the presentation from last episode to you with all the information about the red control.
Antoine, you are too late.
Sorry, I got late. I wanted to attend, but I also have to prepare a mission in the meantime. So sorry to be late.
Yeah, maybe you want to still say something. Yeah, Marcel, we will send you a link or so. Okay. Antoine, maybe you want to introduce yourself, and we showed some videos about drones in the sewers. Maybe we can help you a little bit and show a video again what you are especially interested in, or where you're from.
All right. Yeah.
Tell us.
So I'm Antoine Eric. I'm a telepilot for a French company named Multinode. We are actually making drones for confined space inspections. So right now we have two solutions that are available. One is
you wanna show us something?
Can I show you something? Of course, I think I can.
Yeah.
Just give me a second.
Maybe the other guys here are also interested. You are co-host. You can show us some videos, but very quick. I don't know how.
A video right now. If you want to, it's
Yeah, it's very interesting.
Yeah, it's actually the drone with whom I am living in the afternoon. So don't mind the dirt on it, but it's the one we fly with right now. It's a different approach than what is usually done in confined space inspection. We are doing stabilization with an odometric camera. And from that, we can simulate the GPS coordinates. And so from that, it's more or less a Mavic that you fly inside a furnace or sewers or anything that is GPS denied, actually. Right.
Very interesting. You have some videos maybe also that you can show?
I think I can share. We shot a commercial about it on YouTube. It's in English, so
it's okay. We are here all in English.
Yeah.
You can also make French a little bit. I don't know.
I can do French. Je peux parler français, il n'y a pas de souci, mais je suis pas sûr qu'on. I'm not sure I will be understood quite well. So thanks. Up. So just give me a second to start the video and. En fait, je vais lancer, je vais partager l'écran. Bien. En fait, il fallait la vidéo commerciale.
May I ask for a question in between?
Yes.
Who are your customers? Is the sewer part of the city or the a company who controls it, or is it done by the province or countrywide, or who is your client?
Who do you ask? I mean, wait a second for the video, maybe Antoine. Yes. Also for us, the customers are in Germany. Our customers, it's the same with pest control and everything. Our customers are mainly like 95% municipal companies, so like the city-owned companies. In the south of Germany, very small cities. In the north of Germany, more like huge organizations, but like 100% owned by municipalities. So no private sector, and that are our customers. Yes, I don't know about Antoine. How is it with you?
So the question was exactly who are our customers right now? Exactly.
Yeah.
I would say we are not 100% focused on a sewer system or anything, but most of the times it's either the community of the city, or it's the company that is directly hired by the city to maintain and to build the sewer system. So in France, we have Suez and Veolia, and right now we are discussing with Akbar in Spain, for example. So yeah, most of the time it's the company that is directly hired by the city that is interested in the
inspection companies, right? Private inspection companies.
Yes.
Let's show us a video. I hope, Marcel, that was what you are asking.
Yes.
Yeah, I know we also have colleagues in France, and I know they are working with Suez as well, as Suez is controlling a lot of the sewers in France.
Suez and Veolia.
Yes.
Okay.
So until recently, Suez did have a huge department to do that, and recently Veolia bought them and took the department for themselves. So yeah, that's a huge deal in France to have this department is a huge deal in France. It has a lot of potential actually. So
sorry. Okay. Let's show us your video, Antoine.
Okay, so maybe we won't watch it completely.
The demand for industrial inspection is growing fast. From confined space inspection to scaffolding and rope access work, every day thousands of highly skilled professionals are performing dangerous tasks in increasingly expensive operations. Here at Multinov, we strive to find solutions to keep these people safe, do the job, and lower the cost of operation. How? Let me introduce the Uavu Stereo. Nimble, compact, and easy to use, this is the perfect solution to assess hazardous places before even considering sending someone in. Its slick cage design and 37-centimeter diameter allow it to go through manholes and most gaps without any struggle. Its 4K camera and 1080p video feed allow you to spot the interesting information in flight and have razor-sharp images to work with afterwards. The stereo won't only spare people from hypoxic, carcinogen, or falling risks. It will also be more efficient and will require less time to complete its task than any other means, enabling you to make inspections during shift changes without stopping the production in industry. To inspect large surfaces like ship hulls, you can activate wall mode. The drone will keep itself at a set distance from the wall. For circular walls, you can let the drone keep itself at a 90-degree angle from it with the yaw align mode. In combination with the wall follow mode, you only have to move the roll axis to inspect a whole oil tank, for instance. Sewers are always a struggle for a drone to move inside efficiently. The continuous rising or lowering height demands constant adjustments from the pilot. With the Uavu Stereo, you can set the distance you want to keep from the ceiling at all times. You then just have to go forward. The drone will adjust its altitude automatically. A range extender option is also available. This is ideal for sewer and nuclear facilities inspections, where the pilot sometimes has to stand far outside the flying area. By being less expensive and having a longer flight time than most inspection drones on the market, the Uavu Stereo allows you to push your mission further than ever before. This shot will hold you back easy, thanks to its state-of-the-art illumination system. With 6 LED panels for a total of 12,000 lumens, you will light up even the darkest room. Or you could choose
Somebody's calling. Guys.
To light a wall you want to inspect with a particular angle for highlighting imperfections. And if the situation is too dusty, switch to dust-proof light mode. The LED panels will pierce through the cloud without reflecting on the dust, so neither your camera nor the stabilization sensors will be disturbed by it. The Uavu Stereo is so little affected by the dust, you won't even feel its impact on your flight. If you need an asset to go through such an environment, just choose the Stereo. The The Uavu Stereo goes where no one wants to be.
Where no one has gone before. Yeah, great.
I will just stop.
Antoine, how long can you fly with your drone?
Right now
Say
we
again?
can fly up to 11 minutes, and in January we will be able to fly more than 15 minutes. We still have to test it thoroughly, but we will be able to extend the operating time. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. How's the dimension of your drone? It's like.
So right now the dimensions on the wider side, that is this one, is right below 38 centimeters. Because we had an opportunity, I think it was in Antwerp, in Netherlands, but we had to fit inside a 38 centimeter manhole to be able to do the inspection. So we dimensioned the cage at the time around this side. Yes.
How small do you think you can go?
How small?
In the future?
This is still in testing because until recently we were still working on the stabilization of the camera. So we said that we could go inside pipes up from 1,200 millimeters. But we know that starting from January, when we will have the drone tested and completed, we will be able to fit inside 80 centimeter or even 60, but we have to test it so we can announce the real size we can fit in without any issue. So yeah, we are.
I want to have this pipe. Sorry? 150 millimeters I want to have. Is that possible?
I think if we compress the drone a lot.
I'm not joking.
Right now, 150, it's a bit tricky for a flying drone. We do not even have a rover that can drive inside 150 right now. So maybe in the future, we'll see.
I think we will have a lot of innovation in the future about this drones and inspection stuff, and I like that there are companies like yours or other companies who are specializing in this, and we as an engineering office are very interested in future developments there, and yeah, great to get in touch in this.
What I have also seen in the Netherlands from more of the older building companies, they can do checks on also with a drone or just with a normal camera on walls, and there they can detect the cracks, and with artificial intelligence from multiple angles they can analyze the depth of the cracks, and they can come back every month, every week to see the changes. And that's also being done in Amsterdam on the canal sites, where also sometimes things could collapse. They do the analysis no longer from the water by eye, but they fly with a drone alongside it with a programmed flight, and they make all the pictures, and then they analyze it in one big model. And they have, because they make the images from different angles, they can analyze and calculate the depth of the cracks, which is risky. So that's also very interesting, which might also be used inside of sewers in a later phase.
Yeah, that's.
I think I would like to add one point here for a small diameter pipes. So I think we can use fixed frame, not flight camera. We can use the fixed camera. We can withdraw from other side, because the small diameters, it is used between the manholes. It is the distance, it will be more than 100 meters or less. That's why it is we can use the fixed frame. We can use frame and the fixed camera on this frame, and you can withdraw from other side, like the same method what used to measure the deflection of the pipe after installation. same concept, but we can replace the manometer with fixed camera. I don't know if it is possible or not, but it is same concept you can use to detect if you have any damage or something inside the pipe after installation.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, was very nice meeting all of you guys today. Maybe we have 1 hour now. We wanted to not make it very long always. So 1 hour is the time that we put to ourselves. We already recorded this. We also record the next one and the previous one, the pest control stuff.
Yeah.
We will also make, Mohammed, maybe for you interesting, we will make also a odor one again in the future. Maybe that would be interesting for you in Egypt. And maybe if you like what you saw today, tell other guys, bring your technology. You can also show your technology. Also, Marcel, if you want, you can describe in the next meeting your anti-CMAX pipe again to the audience. It would maybe interesting for them, for the guys here. And yeah, if you want to get to know some international guys, maybe join next time again. Tell some other people, and we would be really interested to let this grow a little bit. We don't want to make we want to make a little bit advertising for Uni Techniques, but also we want to make an expert talk, and it was very nice for you to join us. And in the small group here, what was a good discussion, I think.
Yeah.
And
Yes,
maybe
yes, thank you for this opportunity.
Yeah, maybe next also we can maybe have some one-on-one discussions in the next days or so. You all can find yourselves on LinkedIn. So if you want to have small discussions around each other or with us, just contact us. And we would be very excited if we see you again in next year.
Yeah.
In January, what is the next issue is?
Next issue is about extraneous water in the sewer systems.
Yeah, so we will have some presentation about how we find this out in Germany now, how we work with this. We would be interested if you have input. You can make a small presentation and show it also, like Antoine did. We are very open for this, and we have always 1 hour. And we will you will find the next time and so on LinkedIn again, and maybe we see each other again. You tell it maybe to friends of you that you want to also document. In 1 year, we will have 100 people joining every time. I don't know. I had fun today, and yeah, I wish, or we wish you, Merry Christmas.
Wish you an early Merry Christmas and also Happy New Year before we see us next time on 13th January 2022. And yeah, next year in China is Tiger Year, so I put a little tiger emoji here.
Year of the Tiger, yeah?
Yeah.
Is that what is special about the tiger?
Nothing special, just there are 12 animals, and every 12
There's
years,
also a Year of the Rat, right?
No.
No?
This year is the year of
the rat is.
There's no rat?
Last year is.
What is the 12 animals? Tiger, cow?
No, there's an order. First is mouse and cow.
Mouse is rat, okay.
Yeah, mouse, cow, tiger, rabbit, dragon. Dragon, after dragon.
Yeah, okay. There are 12 animals in China. Okay, thank you for your attendance. Hope to see you again.
Yeah.
And Merry Christmas. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Happy New Year.
Bye.
And
Tschüss, Lisa.